Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you some clarity, the product that I'm using is from Telesin. Telesin sent me this chest mount. So take everything what you see and what you hear with a grain of salt. Welcome to New York City. I'm your host, Keith Alexander Bailey. And I haven't been live streaming because I've been dealing with some stuff behind closed doors. But I have been pre-record all of my videos beforehand. Sorry, I really did not want to post any videos, but I decided to pre-record my videos, and then maybe later on down the week I edit it or whatever. So, with that said, everyone, recently, if you guys have been aware, got a new iPhone 16. I'm using it now because my iPhone 14, for some reason, Apple decided to throttle like the recording features. Like I couldn't record in 1080p 60 or 4K 30 anymore. So yeah, and battery life was dying. So I sold the phone, mind you, as is, with the battery life what it is. So if you haven't seen the video of me sharing when I sold my phone to this young lady, this is before I did all my testing and comparing testing. Yeah, so before I sold the phone, I decided to do a lot of comparing testing. I know it's probably not fair for an iPhone 14 Pro versus a Max. I mean, like, think about it. iPhone 14 Pro versus 16 Pro Max. And in reality, you know, one is faster than another for certain, mind you, multitasking abilities. So, if anyone is curious, I still got videos that I want to show you. I pre-recorded everything. And what I did was, when I pre-record everything, since I still have my sensor device that does shoot in 4K 30, I've been using that phone to record some of my videos because I got my iPhone right here. So I am using that Telesin chest mount. So take it with a grain of salt, everyone. The reason why I'm live streaming because I want people to know what's been going on. I've been going down to the federal courthouse and to the federal, talking to law enforcement about a problem I've been having on this channel, and I've been having a problem with my life. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this situation. So I'm just trying to keep everything under wraps. All these homeless and junk. So I'm on my way to my storage right now. So I just want people to know, like, I'm still trying to, maintain some structure in New York City. If you've been watching this channel long enough, I'm an independent journalist, and sometimes that's not lucrative enough. Even my current job, that actually degrade my promotion from full-time to part-time. So that's really hard on me right now. And right now, I applied to more jobs, and actually, I might be able to surprise you. I'm going to wait until the end of September to announce it, because it's a surprise. Don't worry. So, but I want to say thank you to Sabrina and Yuki for a reason. I'm not going to explain what that is, because there's too many ears right now on this channel, too much negativity about what I do as a grown-ass man. My birthday was on August 10th. I'm 47, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want to ask you a question. Do you wake up every day do you wake up every day to try to taunt, to harass someone? That's, mind you, keep this in mind. They worked all day life. They're going through some situations, and people want to make judgment, bad judgment, false judgment. Some people just keep reaching because they got nothing to reach. They just keep using the same old words, same old excuses. Right, Phil? We know who those people are. People trying to make it seem like they got power. You don't have power, man. If you have power, then do something. But you did. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been swatted. I've been harassed. It financially cost me money. I was living at a place where it was affordable. Now, I contacted that place again recently to see how the ownership was doing. He was like, listen, man, I just don't want no problems, and we're just going to actually not to stay here no longer. So I was like, wow, so I'm banned. He was like, pretty much. So I got banned because of you in the audience for swatting me. See, that owner is taking that property management, he's taking that very seriously. Because that's, when you have customers, other customers that's in your hospitality business, and they see what happens in that business, it hurts the review. You don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, it hurts the reviews. So the people that were staying there wrote a very bad review. Yes, they wrote a very bad review of what happened. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are no longer able to go to the Moore Hostel because of you in the audience. So keep that in mind. You did that to me for what reason? This is why I'm obligated, and I'm obligated to sue you for emotional, financial, and civil damages, man. That's damaging, bro. So yeah, everyone, I got kicked out. Mind you, I was paying a really good rate. And these folks decided to do what they want to do, is swat someone. So take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been busy trying to take care of me. Always will take care of me. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't use the system like most people do. I don't get EBT. I don't have a housing voucher or any of that nonsense. Because we know the city doesn't really give a F about what your needs are. The mayor proved why his whole 30% supermarket plan is failing. People are literally about to recall him again. Yeah, people are about to recall. Because he's, like I said, he's not keeping the promises. The crime is actually, it's getting worse than New York City. I say this because yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we went to a food pantry. Now, I do got the police report with me, my case number. I just want people to know that I almost got stabbed waiting for food at a food pantry yesterday. All because I'm standing in the food line. The place is not even open yet. I'm there early in the morning. The place is not even open yet. I swear to you, everybody. This guy kept allowing other people, his other friends, skipping the line, say, yo. First of all, I've been here before. You, and you. And you're skipping everyone that's behind me. That's not fair. That's not right. That's not human constitution. That's not constitutional. I don't give a fuck about the American Constitution, blah, what the guy was saying. He doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, you don't care. Okay, so I don't care the next thing I'm about to do, right? Now, if I jump in front of you and your homies or whoever your guests, it'd be wrong, right? Then he wants to try to, make it seem like they were here standing here. No, they were not. I've been here since 7:30. And you was here by yourself for a whole 45 minutes. Everyone else is arguing about the same thing to this guy. This guy pulls out a knife. Yeah, this guy pulls out a knife and try to stab people because people were right. Yeah, that's how dangerous crime is in New York City. You can't even stand on a food pantry line without someone, you speaking up for everyone else and telling this person what he's doing is actually wrong. Have your friends wait in the back of the line like everybody else. You don't host, this is not when you host spots. You don't host spots. That's not how this works. It's first come, first serve. So yeah, everyone. And this guy runs off. The police come and take the police report. Blah, blah, blah. Mind you, he tried to stab 3 people. Not just me. 2 other people. So this is how dangerous it is. So I just want to let you guys know what's going on in New York City. The mayor's not keeping his promises. The mayor's full of lying. People are actually losing their homes. You guys are saying, well, I thought they rent freeze. Listen, just because the rent freeze, they froze the rent, doesn't mean the rent's coming down. New York City is still expensive. $7,000. $7,000 on average here now in New York City. Like I said, everyone, it's been a very difficult time, very difficult role. Like on my birthday, I asked people to bring 2 items. And guess what? No one brought anything but Jay, his wife, Soho, Mo, and Eric. No one brought anything else. This is why I don't want rollerbladers, no offense, celebrating anything. I don't want to talk to them. Like I said, all these rollerbladers, Yuki, just forget about it now. We need to drop it. Because they're never going to give us our money back. They're never going to respect us like they did before. But I guarantee you, when they were homeless back in the day, when they had no place to go, they came to me and you and somebody, can I stay there? Yeah, you can stay at our place. You can sleep over, bro. Yeah. This is why I'm telling you guys. Yuki and I can literally point these skaters out. You were homeless at one point. You had no place to go. You were hopping from East Harlem to my place. You don't remember that? Because let me tell you, you were at my place for a good 35 days. Because guess what? New York law says your guests are not supposed to be staying with you no more than 14 days. But we allowed this person or multiple people to stay more than 30 days at our place. Even though some of them were being respectful at the time. But now, where's that respectfulness now? When we want something in return. Like, for instance, hey man, how about you offer me a place to stay for 35 days? Oh, you don't got it like that, huh? Okay, well, how about the money you owe me? You can pay that back? No? Okay. It's been a good 20 years, man. Like, you telling me, yeah, that's why I just gave up, Yuki. I gave up, everyone. I gave up asking these so-called friends and people and allies for help. But when they needed help, I was there. We were there. Even during the pandemic, we were there. Don't say that wasn't a lot, because it's on my videos. Me housing you in hostels and hotels and feeding you and helping you, just like I help E, sending her money. But you know what? I'm grateful that I'm able to have a construct mindset that keeps me, mind you, concentrated on the good things and value of the good things in life. My life is not perfect. My life is sometimes hard. Sometimes I go through a mental breakdown. Sometimes I go through silence because things are not going the way I expect it to go. But then again, I would guarantee you this. If I went back to Madison, Wisconsin, or fucking Oregon, I wouldn't have these problems. Finding a job, finding work, housing. Because think about it. When I was in these other states, I didn't have this much of a problem. You come back to New York, you have all types of problems. People don't want to hire you based on your skills. And mind you, how many times we have been interviewed by an employer that says like, yo, wow, why you want to work here? You're way overqualified to work here. I'm not overqualified to work here. You asking for a supervisor. How's that overqualified? So as I said, I only want to say thank you to Phil, Yuki, and Sabrina. Especially Yuki. And Sabrina. And Phil. Sorry. Just keeping it 100% real. And mind you, Yuki's in Japan, Sabrina's in Switzerland, and Phil, I don't even know where Phil is originally from. So it goes to show you how many people in New York City actually give a fuck. Because no one does. Excuse my language for saying that fuck, but let's be honest, man. Come on. I've been here for almost since the end of 2021 when we got robbed. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 5 years. We've been back 5 years. And not one single New Yorker invited me to stay at their place. Or say, hey man, I owe you big time, man. This is why I'm looking at you. Every time I see you, I look at it like, yeah, you're a liar. You're a liar. This is why Jay spazzed out on everybody on my birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, my birthday was August 10th. Before August 10th, I post on social media 7 days in advance. Listen, everybody, I'm just thinking about doing a barbecue, so I decided to do a barbecue. I post it literally says, please bring 2 items. It could be napkins, it could be soda, chips. They didn't even have, you telling me all these rollways that showed up didn't have money for chips or soda, water bottles or burgers or hot dogs? But you're gonna come to my birthday party and drink your personal alcohol and smoke your weed. That's not only disrespectful in my opinion, that's disloyalty right there. You came to my birthday party to drink your personal. You didn't even offer me any of your stuff. I didn't even want your stuff because I don't drink hard alcohol. So you guys know that I don't drink that. But that's why Jay was mad. Soho brought me a bottle of Henny. I'm the one supposed to open that and drink that for myself and whoever I want to drink it to. But guess what happened, everybody? I put it in the cooler. I come back. It went from a full bottle to, I don't know how much that might be. It was just embarrassing. And then we know who drunk it. That's why I'm saying, you're a drug dealer, dude. You come to my party, you make so much money selling drugs, and you got the nerve to sit here and complain about my phone being in another language. Yeah, that's what happened at my birthday party. This guy came to my birthday party and complained about everything I was doing. Saying, why is your phone in Chinese? It's Japanese, stupid. Can you change the language? No. Why? It's not your device. Who are you? Can you change the music? Can I play music? So I gotta stop my Spotify to play music on YouTube. When I say it's not on Spotify or Pandora, you go, nah, it's not listed yet. It's hard to find. So you want me to stop the buzz and the vibe so we can spend, I don't know, a few minutes looking for this stupid video music song? That's why I said what I said before, everybody. People are very disrespectful and rude. You came to my party, eat up my shit, smoke your own stuff, drink my stuff that someone else brought me that I never even got a sip of. It's just like, it's embarrassing, man. That's why I'm glad that Jay snapped on all of you. And you know who you are. This is why I'm not going to go to the Metro Car Classic rollerblading event next month. I'm not going. All I'm going to see is fake smiles and bullshit stories, blah, blah, blah. Really? That's why I'm like, Jay, you can support that Metro Car bull crap with Ray Mendez. I don't care. I'm not supporting him. He never supported me, so why should I support him? Billy O'Neill too. What about Basheen Pope? Basheen Pope should never come out of his mouth and say what he said to me. Because in reality, you busters, all three of you busters, owe me money for all the photographies I did for back in the day for you guys. I could be charging you guys thousands of dollars. This is why I licensed and I copyrighted all of my images. They cannot use it. This is why they want to keep, they want to have a personal vendetta because I don't want to share my photos. Listen, like I said, I work for a living. I spend money and time on software, hardware, education, and you want me to just give it to you for free? No. You pay everybody else, Ray Mendez, but you won't pay me. I find that very unsettling. This is why, yeah, Yuki, I'm done. I don't want to talk to rollerblades anymore. Only Jay and some few people. Like I said, I felt like I was being manipulated on my birthday. You came to my birthday party, my barbecue. You eat up food. You drink your alcohol. Then you drink my alcohol. It's not even my alcohol. It was alcohol someone brought me that I never even got the chance to have. That's why I'm upset. I'm like, yo, dude, seriously? You drink my birthday present? I was thirsty. And that's when Jay was like, nah, man. How the fuck you going to drink someone's birthday gift? And now they got beef. I don't even see why they have beef. You did something wrong. Someone else called you out for it and admit to it. You didn't bring no gifts, no nothing. But you want to eat. And then he complained about like, just need more salt. I'm like, yeah, you're a dude that loves salt. Everything's salty to you. It already has salt. Everyone else did not complain about the food but you. So yeah, everyone, this is what I've been up to lately. Behind the scenes, recording everything, pre-recording everything. So right now I'm going to my storage because I got something to do. Right, Yuki? We got something to do. Phil knows what I'm up to. Sabrina knows and Yuki knows. But the rest of you guys don't know because I'm not going to tell you. No more transparency anymore. Because it seems like people want to weaponize what I'm doing for their own personal jokes and gain. So let me recap, everyone. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not a criminal. Don't have a criminal history. Right? I had multiple state and government jobs in the past. And some people want to sit here like I'm a bum. I'm a bum. I have an education, a college one. Do you? There are some people on this channel that don't even know how to spell. Don't even know how to write a perfectly grammar, proper sentence. But instead, they want to keep making assumptions that what was it? Recently, Yuki, the email that you just read? Because I didn't even read it. Something about I'm using AI. I'm like, really? The fuck? AI is destroying what I am as a photographer and videographer. It's literally taking over our jobs. Not only AI is so bad, It's literally scanning your children's pictures and using your children's pictures for, mind you, pedophilia, bull. I'm not going to say that word. These petties, these pedos out here are using your child's images and literally using it for AI, for their content. So think about that. That stuff, AI, and honestly, it's hurting me financially. Taking my job as a photographer, taking my job as a videographer, as a creative, mind you, as a creative artist. It's taking my job. It's taking opportunities. It's taking everything that I want for myself. But we can't have it. Because right now, there's too much crime in the city. I was assaulted yesterday by one Spanish dude that wanted to pull out a knife and try to stab 3 people. Are you serious? Over food. Or because you don't got common sense to give us respect. That sushi ramen place, he renamed himself. Oh my God, he renamed it. Change of business. I don't think it's change of business. I think he just changed the name. But I just want people to know, like, listen, I do ask for support from time to time because I really need it. But people want to make it seem like I'm a drug addict or a crackhead or some sort of like fucking nuisance person. Like, really? Really? After all the things I have done for humanity, you want to treat me like I don't deserve a chance either. That's not fair to say either. I deserve every fucking chance. Like I said, I deserve every single chance. I gave you chances. Even strangers got chances from me that I didn't know. But like I said, everyone, ain't nobody out here trying to help the homeless or the veterans or sticking up for them or looking for them like Albert. Albert's actually in a mental psych ward right now. If you guys know who Albert is, he's the old guy that I go visit in Bedford-Stuyvesant. Well, he hangs in Bedford-Stuyvesant too. But yeah, he had an emotional breakdown. He's a World War II vet. It's in his 80s, man, like late 80s. And like, he cried last time because he's like, all I want to do is see my son and my grandkids. Oh, that's all he wants to do before he dies. He wants to see his son and tell his son he's sorry. I don't know I didn't ask him personally about his personal issues with his son, but he cries a lot. And he's homeless. He got evicted. Mind you, he was living in a home here in New York City, but you know how New York City is. They evict people to build up fucking townhouses and condominiums. He's a veteran, World War II veteran, and he's 80-something years old. He's out on the fucking streets of New York. Homeless. So don't dare you disrespect me and tell me I'm not doing the right thing. Always have done the right thing. This is why I'm still alive today. Most black people don't even live to see 47. You want to make it seem like I'm doing bad things. I'm doing bad. You guys got no evidence, no proof. You never have shown any proof for the last 4 years. This is why I'm saying stop digging. This is why I'm telling my audience. Think about it. All these people that come to my channel and make all these... Everyone's silent now. I can do this all day. Like I said, show me proof that you're an entrepreneur. I can show you proof, but you know, some of you that come to this channel are still young and still pretending to be something that you're not. I'm not pretending to be anything that I don't want to be. I'm being me. You don't like it? Take it with a grain of salt. You can leave. No one asked you to come to this channel. But to swap me, to cost me thousands of dollars, my savings money that I was saving up, yeah, I'm getting that back from you. I would guarantee it. Like I said, I've been doing stuff behind the scenes, everyone, legally. And people think they are untouchable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not untouchable. Everything that we do on our devices, our computers, you think that's protecting you? Like I said, Microsoft records every single keystroke you do. Apple records everything that you fucking do. Mind you, even face scan your face without you even knowing when using your iPhone. Yeah, Apple just got sued big time, and they lost the settlement for that. If you guys didn't know about that, every time you use your phone, and it keeps scanning your face, even when you're not using it. But I digress. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I've been up to. I tried to throw a birthday party for myself and got ruined by some fucking freeloaders. Right, Jay? Right, Soho? Right, Eric? And Mo? You know, only 4 people, and mind you, Jay's wife, were the only people that brought food and brought gifts. Everyone else didn't bring a goddamn thing. So basically, I fed you rollerbladers with my financials. That's why I said I could have spent that money and bought me my new headphones instead of spending the money to feed you guys. Because my bows died. So, and recently I went to go pick up these Beats, and I'm not a big fan of Beats, everyone. I am not a fan of Beats, but this generation of Beats is way different from the first and second and third gen Beats. I didn't like the first, second, and third gen because that bass was so heavy. It kind of muffled a lot of the vocals and a lot of those tremors and that mid-tone, you know? But now this is Beats by Apple. Even though Apple does still have the logo Beats by Dre, right? These are probably by far the best Beats headphones that I ever used. And I'm not a Beats fan. I'm a Bose, Sennheiser, Sony. I'm a 1964. I'm a Karma. If you ever heard of that brand, mind you, they make mostly drivers for a lot of these brands anyway. Like I said, I'm a big fan of other audio big enthusiasts. But this is Beats. I was never a fan until now. I'm like, wow, these headphones sound way better. So originally I bought some Target Heydays. Those were trash. The Bluetooth kept cutting in and out. It was really bad. It was so bad that like you weren't able to listen to any music. Yeah, so bad. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what I've been up to. Pre-recording all my videos days in advance. So if you like the iPhone 16 Pro quality here, let me know in the descriptions. Yeah, and the cell phone antenna is way better. The Wi-Fi is way better on this phone anyway. So hopefully it should be more stable. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Panda Photographer, and I'm living on the edge of houselessness and homelessness. So you guys want to support the channel? Just subscribe, like, and share. Join my membership for $1 a month. For $1 a month. But apparently, it's really hard to get people that subscribe to my channel to support $1 a month. Yeah, that's yeah, I know, it's insane how like, wait, $1? Yeah, just membership, $1. But if you want to support financially for other things right now, you know, because winter is coming, and that's what I was saving that money for. So that's what I was just telling Phil and everyone else. Imagine if I never got swatted. Imagine if I never got swatted, I never had to swap to hotel to hotel. I would still have that money saved, and that money was supposed to be for winter. Yes, that money was for winter, because we're going to have really bad winter days. So now I don't really have that financial money to say, hey, I have enough. I don't even have enough for winter. That's the issue. That money went to legal, fighting Joshua Jones. Some people are claiming that I never hired a lawyer. Really? I literally showed the lawyer's business card with her phone number, because we want you to call her. We want you to harass an attorney Because that would be the biggest mistake. Because mind you, every law office see, what people don't realize, a law office is protected. Every phone call is recorded. Every single call that comes in is being documented, recorded. And trust me, we want you to call my attorney. We want you to call that attorney that represents me against Joshua Jones. But you folks in the audience were voting for that criminal. Guess what? He's not even in New York no more. If he is, he's hiding. Because guess what? We've been around McLaren, me and the homies. We've been around McLaren. We don't see him around McLaren Park. Not even at Lot Radio. We sat there at Lot Radio. We see that bum-ass David. That so-called wannabe. But we don't see Joshua. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, he's a criminal. He's a criminal. Yeah, this guy tried to assault me and rob me in January, right before my surgery. And guess what? It backfired. I got out of jail within a few hours. And now look, I'm out on the street and people still want to say I'm causing a problem. Then stop watching me, because you are the problem. You are the problem. Just be real about it. Because when I get you in court, I want to see how much you're going to talk that shit. I want to see how much shit you talk when I get you in court. So, ladies and gentlemen, using anonymous email doesn't mean that you're anonymous, man. Yes, anonymous emails can be traced. Especially if you work for a government agency. They got the tools for that. And then recently, like I said, we've been doing things on the side. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I have to do this. And do that and do this. Which costs money to file for these documents. So we're going to take our time on this. But the more I take my time, the more you keep emailing me, the more you keep harassing me, the more I'm just going to keep looking good in court. Against you. And here's the thing. These people think, oh, how are you going to tell the prosecutor these emails are actually from him? It's not me that's going to explain that. It's called an FBI surveillance analyst that's going to, mind you, explain all this shit. Like I said, everyone, I've been harassed, I've been swatted, I've been doxxed. And winter is around the corner. Mind you, summer is about to end in less than 24 days from now. You can feel the autumn air coming in right now. You can see the change in the tree colors right now. You can see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to try to come up with a strategy. Because right now, like I said, I let you guys know in the end of September what's going to happen. Because I need change. And I wish I was never swatted. I wish I never had to pay all these stupid amount of money for these stupid ass hotels. Because honestly, that hotel I was staying at, the Marriott Eco, whatever that was, or Metropolitan, overpriced for bull BS. Overpriced for BS. They don't even have a library. I've been to hotels that have libraries or like a conference room, you know, where you have a quiet time, you know. But this hotel did not have one. So, yeah. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing the best I can. But I'm only one man. I got no family, got no fucking real friends here. Everybody wants to treat me like shit. I don't care if you treat me like shit. It goes to show you that you're a piece of shit. I fed you for my birthday and you bring nothing to the table. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be offline now for much. I'm not going to live stream no more this week. I'm just live streaming just to let you guys know what I'm up to, what I've been up to secretly. All of my videos are pre-recorded. I still got videos that I need to add from the iPhone 14 because I have another video that I want to share about the iPhone 14 and show you proof why the iPhone 14 is about to be, why it's not a good idea to pick up the iPhone 14 in 2026 or 2027. I don't care if you're on a budget. The Lightning port is starting to be obsolete now. Yeah, that lightning port. Apple's doing something to that lightning port that's causing not only the charging ability to like, because before I gave the phone away, I told the woman, listen, I did a whole bunch of videos on it, so you may see it on my YouTube channel, so fair warning, but I just wanted to do a comparison. But there's something going on with the port. It's not charging at 15 watts anymore. Now it's charging at 7.5 watts. Yeah, iPhone 14 should be charging at 15 watts, but it's not. It's charging at 7.5 watts every single time. So with that said, everyone, you'd be sitting there waiting for your phone to charge even longer. But she took it anyway, because she said she's going to swap out the battery anyway, so. But anyway, I just want to let people know, I got a bunch of other videos I want to show you. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I can do, man. Stay out of trouble, like always. Like I said, I'm not a criminal. Don't have a criminal history. You can Google my background. And mind you, everyone has done it, including that guy, Bill Lewis. You can't find dirt on me because I don't have any dirt. So stop digging. Stop assuming. Stop accusing people. Because you're defamating. And right now, I can use your mentally help right now, ladies and gentlemen. I can use a really honest fucking friend right now. Because I still feel like shit since my birthday. This is why I don't want to talk to anyone. Everyone showed up and didn't show their support. Didn't listen to a word I said. Bring in an item. I'm not financially... No. I can't financially support and feed everybody. But everyone showed... Not everyone showed up, but people showed up and just... Yeah. I just feel abused. But you know what? It's okay. Because you know what? I should have done a birthday barbecue for the homeless. Invite all the homeless to my birthday party. So that was the case. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to have a good weekend. I'm going to try to have a good week. But I keep you guys posted in September. Until then, I see you sometime in September. If I'm around. So, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get off this phone. You guys have a good day. And take care of yourselves.